Hey my friends, how are you? Let's get more news from Lakers, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Chris Paul vetoed Lakers trade, explained why David Stern blocked move led to Clippers deal. Over the course of his 18 years in the NBA, Chris Paul has been traded a number of times, with the latest deal sending him from Phoenix to Washington. And while Paul has been moved multiple times, the most notable trade is one that didn't happen. On December 8, 2011, Adrian Wojnarowski broke the news that the New Orleans Hornets were near a deal to send Chris Paul to the Lakers as part of a three-team trade that also included the Rockets. Less than 4 hours after his first report, Wojnarowski reported that the deal was off. One of the biggest what-ifs in sports history, the Knicks trade would have created an all-NBA backcourt pairing of Paul and Kobe Bryant. And while Paul found plenty of success after ultimately landing with the Clippers, the Lakers deal that could have been is still one of the biggest stories in NBA lore. One of the most important factors leading to the trade's failure dates back nearly a year prior to the deal itself. On December 20, 2010, the NBA purchased the Hornets from owners George Shinn and Gary Choist. With the franchise under the NBA's control, league spokesperson Mike Bass told the New York Times that franchise-altering decisions will ultimately be reviewed by the league. The trade, which would come 353 days later, was deemed a decision big enough for league review. It's important to note that due to the 2011 lockout, which ended in late November, the reported deal came ahead of training camp. Here is a timeline of Adrian Wojnarowski's reports from December 8, 2011, that shows how the trade came together and quickly fell apart. During a 2017 appearance on the Nuno and Company podcast, Stern explained his decision to veto the trade and what would happen in the aftermath. In the course of the weekend, we thought we could redo the deal. We really thought that Houston would be ready to part with Kyle Lowry, and we had a trade lined up for Odom that would have gotten us a good first-round draft pick. Not we, but my basketball folks. But Mitch Kupchak at the time panicked and moved Odom to Dallas. So the piece wasn't even there for us to play with at the time. So that was it, just about what was good for the then New Orleans Hornets. And you fan, what do you think of the Chris Paul situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.